Hello, welcome back. And I'm a holiday princess.
Jesus Christ, Bjorn. Every time.
Where did that come from?
Immediately.
Is that Jamie?
Where did that come from?
I've owned this for years, and we're having a holiday one-shot. So I thought I'd wear a little...
You live with the man, and you have
It's
no
got a
idea where that
tiara.
came from.
There we go. There it is. There's my little tiara. Now we're ready for this.
Tiara. Oh my god.
Time.
This is another DM Day of Adventures, very slightly modified. Yeah, you'll see what it's all about. It's going to be a good time. I am your Dungeon Master, Bjorn Anders, and this is everyone. Let's get to know them.
Oh, hi. I'm Jamie. My pronouns are she, her, and today I am playing One Eye, whose pronouns are he, him.
Hello. My name is Whitney. My pronouns are she, her. I don't normally sound like I'm dying, but I'm playing Rudolph, and his pronouns are he, him.
Hello, I'm Jordan. You know me. You know all that. The pronouns you use for me are he, they. You know that. And I'll be playing as Clarence Oddbody, who you'll use they, them for him. Them. All of them.
All of them. I'm Jay, he, him. I will be playing Jack Frost.
And if you can see, Jay is the concept of a person. Because Jay is our
I
lovely...
put that on my resume.
Jay is our lovely substitute after we had someone have a little bit of an emergency and couldn't come to record, and Jay stepped up to be the concept of a person and help us out.
I was mid-cutting potatoes and said, my people need me.
It's not the PC that we need, it's the PC we deserve right now. So for announcements for the show, we will be, for all y'all in real life, this is only a week from, not even a full week from when we recorded it, but it will be 2 weeks prior to the last episode that you saw. Time is a weird soup. We've recorded 2 other episodes, and then this one's going smack dab in there. So when we look very, very different, but still the same, it's because time. That said, a thing that is happening right now that I'd love to plug is our friends at the No Latency podcast. They're a Cyberpunk Red podcast that I got the lovely chance to play a guest character in their Christmas 4-episode spin-off. It's very, very fun, not to ruin anything. And by this time now, I've been talking about it, and I will talk about it again. But this time, like, the episodes are actually airing right now, so go check them out, because they're very fun. Any other group announcements?
I mean, I'll go first. I run a little shop on the internet called Smoking Glue Guns. Self-promotion plug time. I just got back from Holiday Matsuri when we're recording this, but in just a couple weeks, I will be in New Orleans at Fan Expo New Orleans. So if you want to come find your own fun and perfectly cursed clickety-clackety math rocks, I got you in New Orleans, dear friends.
Yay. You have any other projects to plug? Then a thing that I will mention is this time, for the first time, we have background music. We are using Syrinscape for background music, and the lovely thing about Syrinscape is that all that they require for you to use them as background music is that you mention you are using them as background music. So here we are. With that said, I think, last but not least, we have the Jamie announcement.
I am super prepared this time and is not going to be amateurish. That's a lie. I've done nothing to prepare. Guys, as you can see over there, I think.
Yeah.
There. We have a Ko-fi. And you can donate money and to this channel, which we would use to defray the costs of things like Syrinscape. And I don't understand anything about computers. So there's probably lots of costs that I don't know anything about. And also, Jordan 100% deserves some sort of like, what's it called when you have to like work, but it's really dangerous? You get some sort of like bonus pay.
Oh, hazard pay?
Oh yeah, he deserves hazard pay for how the troubleshooting he's had to do with my particular setup, mostly which has been a PEBCAC situation. If you give money aside from the helping us be less of a hot mess, you would also get access to our Discord server where you can join us in doing stupid memes and talking about theories about what horrors Bjorn is going to throw at us in the main campaign, and not when it will be a Bodak, but how soon it will be a Bodak, because he has an unhealthy attachment to those creatures. So, I know you've spent a lot of money, with all the holiday giving, but probably you should spend a little bit more and go to ko-fi.com/dicejailers on the screen over there-ish. Thank you for your continued support, and money, please.
It's perfect every time. Never change, Jamie. Never change.
Jamie, I love you so much.
Still waiting for the beat plot where you turn into a giant sunflower.
Well, with all
That's
of
another
that,
thing could happen if we get money from Ko-fi. Okay, go ahead.
Costumes? Oh, yeah.
I think that's everything for us, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Well, with all of that, it's Christmas morning, and you all wake together in your favorite inn, Fortress of Solitude, or whatever location you all retire to in between battles and adventuring. You eagerly open some presents and unpack your stockings, hoping to find new magical items, deeds to kingdoms, and maybe even rare magical components. However, all you find is coal and something possibly worth even less than coal. Pieces of electrum. There's a note attached. It smells like cinnamon and warm spices that's left pinned to the nearest wall. It reads, "Dear adventurers, you were all very naughty this year. No gifts for you. Do try to be nice next year. Santa Claus." Now, as soon as you've read the letter, you don't even have time to check in with each other until a voice speaks from the shadows. "Unbelievable. I've also been watching you, and I don't think you were all that bad." Now the speaker steps from the shadows, revealing themselves to be a skeleton. Now, a talking skeleton, wearing clothes of the most dapper, noble, not of your times, a much more modern-ish look. Top hat, coattails, a gem-topped staffs, pinstripe pants with spats that cover his skeletal feet. On the tip of his hat, he introduces himself. "I'm Uncle Skeleton, and I'm here to help. That there note was left by the ancient deity known as Santa Claus. Traditionally, he awards those he views as nice, with treasure and wealth, and folks of your renown usually find themselves wielding weapons of legend on Christmas morning. But as you can see, you've been robbed of your reward. Now, this is no surprise, Daddy-O. I've been watching Santa Claus for centuries now. Year by year, he's been getting stingy. I think he might be losing his grip. Maybe he got cursed by some vile fiend, and whatever the reason, someone better check in and make sure he's of sound mind." And the skeleton snaps his fingers, and this magical gate opens a few feet from him, revealing a land of ice and snow on the other side with bright, multicolored lights. Through this portal, you're going to find the realm of Santa Claus. Perhaps you can ask him yourself why he hasn't given you what you deserve. Naturally, I know you have little reason to trust me, seeing I'm nothing more than a skeleton with a top hat. But I know adventurers of your capabilities should be fully capable of handling whatever situation you're thrown into. So I ask you two things. One, what have you got to lose? And two, if you could talk to Santa on my behalf and get me some vocal cords that work.
Someone give Bjorn a voice acting contract.
Please, I will change careers tomorrow.
Goodness gracious.
So this portal is open before you all. Shimmering land of ice and snow with all these brightly colored lights, including a very tall tree in the center of this public square. All sorts of lights and tinsel hanging from it. Clock's ticking. Santa Claus awaits. And the skeleton will just keep gesturing towards the portal.
Well, I guess we're going.
I was unclear if we're all in the same place or all in different places.
You are in the same place.
Okay.
All right. In that case, as soon as I heard, we could go have a personal confrontation with Santa, I already started gearing up. Like,
Same.
yeah, just.
If I could just have a minute and let me grab my coat, and Clarence will go over and grab his oversized waistcoat.
Can Rudolph grab Clarence by the coat while he's still got like one sleeve in it and just sort of drag him
Very
into
easily.
the portal?
Very easily, because Clarence is constantly floating.
It's like, come on, let's go.
All right, fine.
I'll do a little bow to Mr. Skeleton here and count on through.
So as you go through this portal, then closing behind you, you can hear the laughter of Uncle Skeleton behind you. Say hi to Santa for me. And looking about, you can see that there is this very brightly colored village you stand in, but beyond the edge of these buildings, it is just a barren wasteland in all directions with wind that seems to be whipping about at a frantic pace. Looking around at the buildings, you can see they look like they're made of planks of pine, simple doors and windows on them. Again, this incredibly brightly colored tree standing at the center of town. There are some snowmen strewn about. To the north is an extremely large house. To the east and west, some smaller houses, and one last much smaller house, two smaller houses further to the south. And as you are looking about here, taking it all in, you all hear a sound. Oh, 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 oh. And looking to the sky, you can see streaking across 8 animal shapes, their hooves, seeming to be digging in to the sky itself as they run along in mid-flight. Attached to all their harnesses, a long, sleek, red sleigh with a single driver, a large, white-bearded, portly man with a bright red suit and a hat to match, it whipping in the breeze, this white ball on the end of it. Oh, 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 oh. And the sleigh slides down in front of you all, and stepping down, these big black boots hitting the snow. He looks at you all. Oh, 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 oh. Someone's been naughty this year. Let's roll for initiative.
What, already?
Incredible.
Again?
Love it.
But we didn't get to describe what we look like.
You're about to.
Okay, good.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm so slow.
Oh, that's impressively bad for me.
Oh, I forgot I have advantage on initiative.
I also have advantage on initiative.
Oh, give me a moment to pause, because I just realized the sound isn't in the screen with Roll20. So now that
So
the
yes.
sound's back in,
Yes, and we are rolling for initiative here. I'm glad we have the sound back. That is an important thing to have. Yeah, if I could get folks 25 to 20.
25.
Good God, Jamie.
20. Jesus. I got 20.
Okay. 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
11.
Did you get there, Jordan?
I got a rock.
MFing 1.
No, but very close. So that's a total of 4.
Wow. I mean,
So proud of you.
It's a negative.
it's an initiative score, I suppose. So that would be top of the round goes to Jamie. And before we get into everybody's turns, we'll go in the initiative orders that you rolled. Jamie, what does everyone see?
Thank you so much for asking. You see a 40-something man with blondish hair starting to gray at the temples, blue eyes, but you can only see one of the blue eyes because he has an eye patch over the right eye. He is wearing like a light-colored suede coat with a whole bunch of fringe on it, a big old cowboy hat with what looks like a sheriff star logo, some very tasteful cow print. Jesus, what do you call those cowboy? The chaps.
Chaps.
And most importantly, across his back, you see an official Red Ryder carbine action 200 shot range model air rifle with a compass in the stock and this thing that tells time.
Never have I loved thee more.
And then looking over to Jay, what do we see?
You see a gentleman getting into his 50s, elven pointed ears, a jean jacket with spikes, Iron Maiden on the back. His hair is made of ice, and if it were gel, but it's actually ice, it is the picture perfect representation of a early 2000s pop punk band lead. Staff by the side, pops out, battle jacket. The faint blue hue all over.
Amazing. Whitney, who do we see?
There is a tattered, closed, just normal looking human, aside from the fact that there's two small nubbins of horns in the top of the head. Light brown skin, auburn shaggy hair, very similar to like Pete Wentz early 2000s, like swept across the face. And then there's a bright red collar that's almost too tight around the throat. You can see where it's dug into the skin, and a bright bell that has sprigs of mistletoe sticking out of it, and just the most ridiculous looking fluffy boots you've ever seen. Like think UGG early 2000s, like the just fluffy and just very, but like just looks sad. Like I cannot convey to you how sad this boy looks.
And then lastly, Jordan, what do we see?
So you see a he looks about 40, 45, bald black man with a just a glorious beard that's speckled with gray, in a large tweed overcoat over just a very simple top, pure white, much like his gleaming eyes, and he is just levitating about 2 inches above the snow, and that is Clarence.
Love it. So, with that, as Santa steps down from the sleigh, this huge gold-colored sack slung over one shoulder. Jamie, you are up first. What would you like to do? All 8 of the reindeer are staring at you, their eyes almost cartoonishly focused on you. They look angry.
Well, first things first, I want to figure out if, do I think this is the real Santa?
Make an insight or perception check.
Okay, so for my insight check, I'm going to reach into, just real casually, reach into my pocket and take out this this thing about the size of a silver dollar. It's a flat disc, and it has like numbers along one edge and letters along the other, and you twist it. And I'm just kind of casually playing with it, going, well, I actually don't have to say anything. I already told you what I was doing. And I got a 18 plus 7 is 25.
You've met Santa before. The slide. That day when you asked for the Red Ryder BB gun. You were told you would shoot your eye out, and you were met with the toe of his boot on your forehead as you were pushed to slide down that slide in disappointment. Oh yeah, this is him.
Well, Santa, we meet again.
It's your turn. What do you want to do?
I really don't feel like I have a good reason to start shooting until he's done something threatening. So, man, I want to do something though. My actions are
You
not.
did something.
violent.
You said something cool. That's fine.
I would like. Yeah, I get 3 freaking attacks though. But you can't hold all of them. So I'm going to draw my official Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle with a compass in the stock and this thing that tells time. And yes, I will be doing that every time.
You should.
So, casually, if that makes any sense, like I pull it, but I'm not pointing, I'm just kind of holding it going, well, explain to me what it is that you deemed naughty, and I'm going to hold an attack for if he does anything aggressive.
Love it. Jack Frost, you're up. What you got?
I'll turn to One Eye very quickly. We meet again? That's what I was going to say. I'll take my staff and twirl it until a giant axe blade made of ice comes out one side, and my winged boots will kick up, and I'll say, I'm going to say it louder though, we meet again! And I will go into a rage. A Tundra Storm Rage, so all of my allies will gain 4 temporary hit points as I fly up to Santa, bringing my axe down on his head for 2 attacks.
All right. Yeah. Make some attack rolls there. Let's see here. You are 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. Oh, yeah. You can totally reach Santa. No problem.
That's going to be an 18 and a 23 to hit.
18 and a 23. They will both hit. The 18 just hits.
Hell yeah. First one, oh man, it's only going to do 10 damage. The second one is going to do 12 points of damage.
And what type of damage do you do?
Slashing damage.
Okay, it's just okay. I'm just making sure. And this is a magic weapon?
It's a
Good.
magic weapon.
These are very important questions that I need to ask.
And for the team that I recently am a part of, if you are within 10 feet of me, you will also have resistance to frost damage, PT dubs. That's going to be my turn.
Alrighty. That is your turn there. It is half of the reindeer's turn. So you will hear, on Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen. And those 4 are going to come charging on over. See, 2 of them are going to charge you there, Sheriff Ralphie. And 2 of them are going to charge Rudolph because they recognize you.
They're like, this betrayer.
Jamie, you're muted.
Sorry. Do I get a shot off because I was holding an action?
Yeah, you can make a single attack.
All right.
Which one are you shooting?
I mean, who's coming at me?
On Dasher and Dancer.
Dasher. He's always been full of himself. That's All right, I take a shot with my official Red Ryder carbine action 200 shot range model air rifle with a compass and a stock and this thing that tells time.
That we can't. It's not.
So,
Damn.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but-
Just say the number.
I did. Barrel.
Roll damage, please.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Okay. 9, 18, plus 5, so 23.
So with a massive shot from your rifle, boom, it just rips right through Dasher, and this reindeer is torn apart, and there's nothing left behind but Christmas cheer.
I'm just real quick. I know it's not my turn, but I just want to say, you're next, you jolly old elf.
Okay, so we have 1 reindeer attacking you there, One Eye. So it does get extra damage if it hits you. That is a 23 to hit. So you will take a total of, it's going to ram you. 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Shit. I'm bad at that. It's a 16.
Okay, you get rammed by it, but you are not knocked prone as that one slams into you. The other 2 are going to slam on in to Rudolph. Let's see here. Rudolph, does a 14 hit you?
Let me check. I think it does. What is my AC? This is a different character. Yes, it does.
Okay, so you are going to take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Nice. Okay, that is damage. Strength saving throw. It's gonna be. Oh god, I can math. 17.
Okay, you will not be knocked prone by that one, but the other one's going to try
Cool.
here.
Can I use a reaction?
You absolutely may. The other one missed you, by the way.
Fantastic. I would like to use a reaction to call lightning.
Holy crap, it was not a thing I knew a person could do. Yeah, go right ahead.
That's going to be a dex save of 15 on both of these fuckers in front of me.
Well, I got a 5 and a 4, so let's see what happens
Great.
from that.
I get to roll 3d10 damage.
Jesus, on a reaction?
Yup, Warcaster, baby. That's 17 points of lightning damage.
Much
Well,
like their ally before them, they are electrocuted, and they are destroyed. Nothing
Permission
left
for
but Christmas
cool-
cheer.
for cool catchphrase as I
Yes,
like them.
please. Yes, please.
Oh, cool. I always hated you two most. And then they fry.
Love it. Love it. They are absolutely crispified. Let's take them off of the map. And now it's Santa's turn.
Oh,
Sorry, wait, before that happens, I just want to say I just noticed the cat in the foreground of Jane's screen.
Yes.
Hello.
meow meow.
Hello, gorgeous. I have pet that cat. They are soft.
True.
Okay, so I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw as Santa is going to use his frightful presence.
Great.
Because that's a thing that Santa has. Oh, shit, I have a +7 to this.
That's a 1, baby.
You are frightened.
That's a 23.
Woo!
You are not frightened. How about the other two?
Got 10.
So
You
I
are
might
frightened
have,
of Santa.
I might have a +5, but it's still a 6.
Everyone but one of you is currently frightened of Santa. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, but currently the rest of you are frightened. So with that, Santa is going to move around to the other side of Jack here, and oh, why don't you take a look at what I got you for Christmas? And Santa is going to reach into his bag, and out from the bag comes his fist, and he's going to try and punch you 3 times.
Santa brought beef.
Incredible.
Oh my god.
Well, the third one's a natural 1, but that doesn't hit. The first one's a 22 to hit, and the second one's a 28 to hit.
Those will both hit a face.
Awesome. So for the first strike, you can go ahead and take, let's see here, 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Obviously, you half that because you're a barbarian. And the second one is another 13 points of bludgeoning damage, which you would also half. So yeah, Santa just, again, pulling his fist out of the bag and just bam, bam, punches you twice there, Jackarino. And then after all of that wondrousness, it actually comes to your actual turn, Rudolph.
Fantastic. So can I make eye contact with this douchebaggedy fucking Santa man? And then with my bonus action, I would like to cast Flame Blade, and I want to walk towards him, dragging the flame blade through the snow, and then scream very loudly, which I can't do, "Where is my wife?" And then take 2 attacks on Santa.
Love it. Make 2 attack rolls.
Fantastic. First one is a natural 20, +7 for a 27. The second one's a 13, +7 for a dirty 20.
Those will both hit. Go ahead and give me damage for that. And this is fire damage.
It is fire damage. First one's gonna be 6 doubled for 12. Second one is, oh, that's much better. Second one is 11.
So as you roar this out, bring your flame blade up twice into the jolly old elf himself, you do notice damage from your blade doesn't do quite as much as you hoped it would, as it seems this wonderful, thick suit he wears seems to resist fire damage. But damage was done, just not as much as you were hoping there.
That's fine. I'll Action Surge and do it again.
Do it. You being the one person who's not frightened of him.
So we will take our Action Surge and take another 2 attacks on Santa with blade.
Love it. Love it.
It's going to be another dirty 20 and then a 19.
Those will both hit, so go ahead and give me damage for those 2.
First one is another 12 points of fire, and then another 7 points of fire.
So again, these 4 strikes from your flame blade continually colliding with his body. Like I said, not doing quite as much damage as you hoped, but still damage is being caused. He is certainly not enjoying this.
I'm done.
All right. After that,
Rudolph don't fuck around.
Apparently not.
after that, you hear Santa's voice again. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. Are those the last ones? I don't know. I always forgot the last two reindeers' names. Whatever their names are, get them! He shouts out as he doesn't actually care what their names are right now. So, yeah, let's have a couple charge you, Clarence.
No, thank you.
And two of them are gonna attack Jack Frost here. So first against Clarence, we have that is 22 to hit.
Yeah, it will.
And a 13 to hit.
13 still hits.
Oh, good.
I'm a very soft boy.
Yeah. So from the first one, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, thank God, Dice, you've done me well. 17.
Okay. You are not knocked prone, but the second one hits
How
you.
much damage was that?
It was 9 on the first one.
Thank you.
Second one is 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And make another strength saving throw, please.
Okay. That is a 16.
All right. You are not knocked prone by that also. And then two are going to swing at you, Jack Frost. They're not charging you, so they can't knock you prone. That's a natural 1 and a 21 to hit.
Now that'll hit.
So you will take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 3 because of all your barbarian
All right.
awesomeness. And then after all of that, Clarence, it's finally your turn.
Okay, fighting was always Gabriel's thing. Cool. Cool. They're right in my face. I don't like that. I think... Yeah, so what I'm gonna... So, Clarence is just going to... Oh, no, this is bad! And on the one in front of me that I'm just assuming is Donner.
Sure.
I'm going to just... Help! And I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on Donner. So that's a dexterity save of 17.
That is not a 17. That's 14. So go and give me that radiant damage.
Okay. That is 14 points of radiant damage.
That is barely more than enough to do it, but that is more than enough to do it as that one is just completely nukified. And all that's left is Christmas cheer.
And that's what I've got. Yep.
Alrighty.
Fine, everything's fine. I'm good.
That is the end of your turn. You can now repeat the saving throw to see if you are still frightened of Santa Claus.
That's a 16.
16. Unfortunately, you are still frightened of
that tracks.
jolly old Saint Nick.
That's fine.
One Eye, you are up. You are frightened of Santa, so any attack rolls you would make on him would be at disadvantage, and you can't get any closer to him. What would you like to do?
I am also frightened at whatever the hell I'm hearing right now.
Yeah. Why did we add music again?
It's so fun. God, I love Sirenscape.
All right, so well, this is adding. You see Sheriff One Eye here. Standing his ground, trying to look tough. There's some sweat beading up on the forehead, and let's see. I probably can't shoot that reindeer that's right in front of me with a rifle.
You can, it would just be at disadvantage.
I'm already at disadvantage because I'm
You're
stunned.
at disadvantage against Santa no matter what. And if you try to shoot something adjacent, it's at disadvantage. And there's no such thing as double disadvantage.
Okay, you know what? I am going to switch Old Blue here into my left hand and quick draw my 6-shooter with my other hand and use that to attack the reindeer right in front of me. And
Right, make an attack.
and I understood that is not a disadvantage.
You're making a
Is it not
ranged
Santa?
attacks. You're making a ranged attack against something adjacent to you, so it is disadvantage.
6-shooter.
But at least that's not worse. Yeah, the
I'm
reason
explaining
why...
to you how the rules work.
Yeah. It's a 16.
16 will very much hit. Go and give me damage.
Okay, the 6-shooter is 2d8. 8, 9, 14 points of damage.
14 is more than enough to take that one out, leaving behind nothing but Christmas cheer. So if you're to fire any of the rest of the reindeer, it would be a standard attack roll. Any attacks at Santa are at disadvantage because you are still frightened of him.
All right, is there any place I can move to get a little bit of cover? Like, not closer to him, but like a lateral movement. Like it looks like if I go to my right, there's like a building I can kind of duck around the corner of.
Yeah, so over to you see those buildings there, and there's also sort of like a fenced off outside area that you can kind of duck into where those picnic tables are. You could hide behind one of these picnic tables.
Yeah, oh, that's what that is. Okay. All right, I'm going to move it there to duck behind that, and because I got sharpshooter, the partial cover should not mess me up. And I regret not taking the 2 shots before. I sure am going to take them now. And drop the 6-shooter and blast Santa with the official Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range metal air rifle with a compass in this thing and compass stuck in the thing. I just cracked myself up. A compass in the stock in this thing that tells time.
Make 2 attack rolls at disadvantage, please.
All right. Side thing, because that's the first one's an 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
All right. Should I do both attacks and then roll it? No, let's.
Sure.
All right. And that did not go right. And the second, I rolled 2 nat 20s.
Holy shit! Yeah, double the damage on that one. A crit,
All right,
crit,
Travis Willingham.
Good God.
Decide if I'm going to use a trick shot before I roll, because that sucks. Because I could have gotten one of those back. All right. So the first one is let's see, was 8 plus 5, so 13. The second one is I am rolling garbage on my d10s. That's a 7, not a 1. Okay, so that's 7 plus 4, 12, 24, 29 on the crit.
So you get behind this picnic table, taking 2 shots at Santa. The first one, winging him across the shoulder, and as he stares down where you are, take a long, slow exhale. You fire, hitting him square in the chest. With the crit, at the end of your turn, I'm going to let you make your wisdom saving throw against fear at advantage with how much damage you just did.
Thank you.
Twice.
That is 22.
22. You shake off the fear. The blast that you fired that nearly leveled St. Nick, you're finding the courage coming back to you. You've faced worse than this. You've dealt with Black Bart. You can handle one old fat man. Or can you? Jack Frost, what do you want to do?
Well, in all my years of D&D, I've never actually played a barbarian, and I didn't realize that I actually cannot be frightened while raging at this point at level 11 because of mindless rage. So I'm not
Really?
frightened.
I thought that was specifically a berserker thing at level 7. That's cool.
Oh, never mind. You're right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know
I don't
berserkers
have
get
all
that
the
at level
things in
7.
D&D Beyond, so I just picked the random one, which is Berserker.
You're a Storm Herald, right?
Yeah. In that case, never mind. I will look at St. Nick square in the eyes and say, "You see these 2 goddamn reindeer? I'm gonna take my axe and I'm gonna kill both of them. I'm gonna make an attack on, I believe, Donner.
Sure.
and Blitzen. We'll
Why
say,
not?
I don't know, they're not labeled. First attack is going to be an 18 to hit.
Oh,
and
yes.
second attack on the other one will be a 21.
Very much.
So first on damage is gonna be a 21 points of damage.
That one go bye-bye.
And then one swoop, I will swing up and then back down and do another 21 points of damage to the other one.
That one is
Cleaving
gone as well.
their heads clean off while I stare Sandy Claus in the eye.
And there is nothing left of them but Christmas cheer. So, well, that done. It's old Saint Nick's turn
But what
now.
if it wasn't?
Yeah. Oh, make your save against fear because it's the end of your turn there, Jack.
Shockingly, a 1 once again. So no.
Yeah, you felt real brave taking down those reindeer, and as you turn around, you look and you just see how massive Santa Claus is. Even though it's real cold out, you feel a little trickle going down the inside of your leg there. As you are most definitely frightened. See here, Santa Claus. His frightful presence does him no good right there. So he is going to. Well, let's start by swinging away at Rudolph, because you charged up and you got real personal there. We'll take 3 punches at you. First one's a natural 20.
Oh, great.
The second one is an 18 to hit.
That one will hit as well.
And the third one's a 25 to hit.
I you know what? That one might also hit.
Just might. So the crit does. Make sure I'm using the right dice. Yeah, it's a lot of dice. Okay. Ooh. So 29 points of bludgeoning damage from the first hit.
Great.
Then followed up by another 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And for the third hit, that one is going to be 19 points of bludgeoning damage. As with the sack over one shoulder, he's continually bam, 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 brings his big fist, oh Christmas cheer, down into the side of your body there, Rudolph.
Reaction Thorn Whip, please.
Alrighty, do it.
It's gonna be a 19.
19 will still hit. Go give me damage.
Oh, that's very nice. 14 points of piercing damage.
And so, as this damage whips out and hits him, you would now consider him bloodied at this point from the total damage you guys have all done. He's not happy. He's not too impressed by y'all, but he's still standing. You just had your reaction there, and the great thing there, Rudolph, is it's now your actual turn as you're right up on him.
Trying to figure out what I want to do.
Hit him?
You know what? Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to hit him with. I have options. Not used to having options. You know what? I will release the flame blade, but I'm still concentrating on it, so I can summon again if I'd like to. And I will use my bonus action to do what is the thing called? What is the thing called? Oh my god, there's too many features and traits. Second wind. So I will do a second wind.
All right, heal up a little bit. Love it.
Yes, get 10 hit points back. And then I will simultaneously use my 2 actions to Thorn Whip him with both hands. Again.
Love it. Make some attack rolls for me.
First one is a 26. Second one is a dirty 20.
Both hit. Damage, please.
Fantastic. It's another. I can math. Another 12 points of piercing for the first, and 12 points of piercing for the second.
Very nice. So your continual attacks, just carving away at him little by little, just doing damage as it can. Most of the reindeer are down, with the exception of Clarence. You still got one right up there in your face, and it's going to try and yeah, you know what? It's going to do something. Well, let me see. Does it have the movement for that? Yes, it does. It's going to do something not very nice, Clarence.
Yeah, I figured.
It's going to back up a little bit.
Can I smack it with my staff while it goes away?
You can make a melee attack roll.
Yep, a melee attack roll, a thing I'm definitely good at. Wow, that was actually good. That's an 18.
I mean, that'll hit. Go and give me damage.
Yep. Pure damage from a quarterstaff. 1 point of damage, kids.
So proud of you.
Clarence doesn't fight.
The reindeer's going to charge you.
Yeah, I figured.
That's a natural 1. As you bonk it on the head as it's backing up, and it goes to charge in, and as it's about to hit you, you just watch it kind of starts to stop short, and it just twists its head. Like, you ever had one of those pains where, like, you stub your toe and it doesn't hurt at first, and you take like 4 steps, and all of a sudden you're just going, mother F, and it's just all of the pain. You realize that's what happened right here with this, as you just tonked him in the absolute right spot, and now it's right back in your face, Clarence, and it's your turn.
Once again, help, and I'll Sacred Flame it.
So remember when I rolled on my attack?
I do.
That's what I rolled on my saving throw.
I'm gonna use all this extra border space and the time that I have tomorrow to just do a counter for nat ones, like probably right there.
Love it. Yeah, go ahead and give me the damage of your Sacred Flame and see if you can do enough to take out this last reindeer.
16.
That is more than enough, as the last reindeer explodes with this radiant energy, and there is nothing left but Christmas cheer. Anything else for your turn?
I'm just going to just wander over this way and just kind of tuck behind this snowman here.
Love it.
Staying out of this.
And that brings us back to the top of the round, which is going to bring us to One Eye. It is your turn. What you got for the jolly old Saint Nick? You're muted.
Thank you. All right, well, I've had a moment, and I've got a little bench that I'm crouching behind to steady my arms on. So I am going to spend a grit point in order to take a Deadeye shot, which means I will get advantage on my first attack against him. Wow! Well, I got 2
crit.
What's that? No, I got a 1 and a 2. There you go, Jordan.
Damn.
Add to the counter.
Yep.
I got 2 20s with the same die last roll, so I guess that's fair. All right. So, that misses. Obviously. I say, fudge! And then,
Only she didn't say fudge.
Take my next shot. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
12 plus 5, 17. And I am out of ammo. So I'm going to well, let's see if I'm in range for this. Oh wait, I'm freaking sharpshooter. I'm in range for this. Okay, so I'm going to take my last shot at him with my 6-shooter. And that is another 22 to hit.
Yeah, give me damage.
8 plus 5 is... Oh, I can just do 8 plus 10, because 18.
18 more points of damage on this. And One Eye, you are continually landing true with your shots on Santa. The damage piling up. He's starting to look pretty rough. That is your turn, Jack.
But
Oh, go ahead. Good, please continue.
Sorry, now you heard me yell fudge, but other than that, rather than roleplay the entire thing, just know that in the heat of this battle, I'm weaving a tapestry of obscenity that, as far as you know, is still hanging in the air over Lake Michigan to this day.
Fair.
All right, Jack, you are frightened. You are at his feet. What do you want to do?
I'm at his feet. Would you say Santa's a tall man?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He's towering probably about 10, 12 feet tall.
So looking pretty similar to that Christmas tree right behind him.
Fine, similar. The Christmas tree is a evergreen tree with like needly stuff coming off the branches and lights and tinsel all over it, whereas Santa Claus is a bipedal humanoid.
Well, Jack's not a smart man. He's a barbarian. And he's going to start recklessly attacking Santa's kneecaps as though they are the tree trunk of a Christmas
Love it.
tree.
So these should be straight attack
Again,
rolls. Go ahead.
Straight rolls. So first one is going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And second attack is going to be a 15 to hit.
The 15 misses, but give me the damage for when it does hit.
All right, that's going to be a 14 points of slashing damage.
Love it. So you do, yeah.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
So yeah, you do some solid damage there. Anything else for your turn, or are you just gonna make your wisdom save?
Well, still being a little bit frightened of good old Sandy Claus here, I am going to kick my boot heels together and on a shimmering slide of ice, I'm going to winged boots my way over the tree past St. Nick and land right in between that one remaining reindeer.
Oh, there's no remaining reindeer.
Oh yeah, that one's dead and gone.
That one's gone.
Oh dang, my beat. All right, never mind. I will stay right there and make my wisdom save.
I want to take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I only rolled a 4 though, so I'm still frightened of Santa Claus.
You're still frightened, and you're about to find out why. Because Santa is now, it's his turn. He's going to make 3 attacks at you, and since you attacked recklessly, these are at advantage.
Oh, he's a barbarian too. Oh man.
No, that's how reckless works.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant he was doing reckless attack.
No. So first one's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Second one's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
And the second one's a dirty 20 to hit.
I'll do it.
All right. Now, I know you have these, so it's not the worst thing for you. So the first one takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 8. Second one, take another 16, halved to 8. And hey, you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All 3 times. 16 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 8. So you take 24 total from this boom, boom, boom by St. Nick. And that brings it to Rudolph. You are up. Big ol' Santa in your face. What you got?
Fantastic. Since he already took his reaction,
He has not,
I
taken,
would
his,
like-
he has not taken his reaction.
Oh.
He didn't get the chance for an opportunity attack. So
okay,
he
never
still
mind
has it.
then. Never mind then. I will use the 2 whips again. Only this time I will repeat the question as I smack the living shit out of him with vine whips.
Attack rolls.
It's going to be a 19 and an 18.
18 is just what you needed, so they both hit.
Fantastic. And he's just shouting at him the whole time. I asked you a question. Where is my wife? 11 points of piercing for the first, and 8 points. Wait, no, I can't math. 9 points of piercing for the second.
He's looking real rough as you say this, and as these attacks land on him, he'll oh, you should check the soup pot.
Oh my god. Okay, I am done.
All right, and then with all that, Clarence, like, what do you want to do? It looks like you get to take a real turn, like a real boy this time.
Yes. So, Clarence will just very jauntily just float over this way and just. Okay, Santa. Very much not okay. And I'll fire 3 Eldritch Blasts at him.
Make some attack rolls.
So the lowest of them is Jesus Christ. That's right, because of the staff. The lowest of them is a 19.
Everything hits. Give me damage.
Okay. Doot. Go. That is 12 for one blast, 12 for another blast, and 6 for the third.
So how do you want to do this?
It's just very much, Clarence is just very much floating, just, okay, that is not okay, you need to not, and the 3 rays just kind of fly out, in a triangle, just hitting chest, belly, to just knock Santa.
As these 3 Eldritch Blasts collide with him, and you see his body begin to buckle and then explode outward into Christmas cheer, the golden sack on his shoulder hitting the ground, and then an instant later disappearing along where he was. You just hear this laughter on the wind. Oh, 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 oh. Before you hear another voice.
I realize I didn't tell you everything up front about this here place. I hope you like it. It's a little village of my own creation. The good news is you're all stronger than you look, and you took down Santa, or at least my version of him. That means you ain't going nowhere until you figure out how to get out of this place. So you see, there's only one way out. You gotta destroy that sack of his. And oh, as you saw, it went away when he did. Don't you worry, he'll be back in a little bit now to pick up where he left off. But you might want to look around, see what you can find out. See if you can figure out how to get rid of that there sack. See if you can leave Santa's village. If not, well, you make for him a nice snowman, wouldn't you?
Okay, now, in my defense, he was being mean. I know I'm not supposed to kill anything, but... No, look, if you would just... Now, stop.
Do you get the sense that maybe we just trusted the first swab skeleton that we met this morning and maybe made a bad choice?
I got to kill Santa, which I've been trying to do for years. Attaboy, Clarence. I'd wink at you, but I only got the one eye.
We're really not supposed to kill, so... I know the rule.
Hold on.
The man's had it coming for years.
Give me a moment. I'm going to put my hand on Clarence's. I mosey on over. I put my hand on Clarence's shoulder, and I look upwards as if it's like, this seems to be what we're doing. Be like, now what I think you need to take into consideration here was that was not the real Santa. So, we are apparently in some sort of, I shouldn't curse, bull hooey
You can say
creation.
it. I mean, he did invent the word.
Oh, all right. So then it's some bullshit that anorexic Oogie Boogie sent us to. I'm sorry, Jordan.
Ooh. Okay.
Metacritic says that was a 10 out of 10 burn.
Oh, that was.
Voted by the fans.
Didn't Anorexic Oogie Boogie open for No Effects in '93?
Oh my god.
Yes, that's correct.
It's like now on Warped Tour.
All right, Angel Boy. Let's get ourselves together and take a look around. I'm gonna need somebody to be another set of eyes.
Speaking of Angel Boy, can you do anything about like this? And he'll gesture to just the open bleeding wounds on his body.
I cannot. I can totally be another set of eyes, though, and I'll just fly straight up.
And I'll
leave y'all deal with that.
I'll glide up to Rudolph and... Okay, all right. Help? And Clarence's hands will start to glow, and I'll do some healing hands. Let's see. How much is it now at this level? Stop going away, please. I'll just kind of keep going with D6s, and you tell me when to stop.
Oh, I took a buttload of damage in that, so like.
Yeah, I spend them one. I spend them one at a time, and I can spend 5 at most.
Nice.
So just tell me when to stop.
Will do.
5.
Cool. Keep going.
Yep. Another 5.
Great.
4.
Cool.
6.
Oh, you're rolling so well.
And 3. And that's the most I can do in this one.
That's great. I feel a lot better.
I mean, if you...
I was sitting real not great out of 97 hit points.
Did you say that you had been bloodied?
Oh, I had been.
Okay, good.
Oh, speaking of being hurt, I think I'll just... And his hands will glow again, and he'll just kind of give himself a hug.
Oh, sweet baby angel.
Jay, you said you were flying up to get sort of a look around the area.
Yeah, so I've got my wing boots going, and I'm going to fly straight up and try to get a lay of the land as best I can.
Okay. So you're only able to get up about 50, 60 feet or so before the winds are so strong they're pushing you downwards. And looking out in all directions, it is a sheer, endless tundra in all directions beyond this small little village here. You can give me an Arcana check.
A barbarian's strongest stat.
Yep.
That'll be an 11.
Noise.
It's cold and it's windy. In fact, it's so cold that anybody who is not resistant to cold damage, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
No.
I'm pretty sure my boots keep me from having to deal with that. Oh, yeah, they do.
Didn't we all get resistance to cold damage because of Jay?
Only one I'm raging.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Apparently my furred boots are snug and feel quite warm, so I'm resistant.
Fortunately, I'm fine, but y'all
Con
gotta deal.
save?
Con save, yeah.
24.
You're fine.
15.
You're fine.
Okay.
It's so cold. It's real cold, but not nothing you can't completely handle for right now.
I will fly back down to the group, having only made it 60 feet up.
Oh,
Well, I've got some good news and bad news. The bad news is we are in a tundra void of cold. That seems, constrained and bad. Good news, not a lot to explore. We can knock this whole exploration thing out in like 30 minutes.
Are any of you proficient in Arcana? Any of you?
No.
Is Arcana the name of a gun?
Nope.
No, that's a
Then
hard
no.
no.
Awesome.
no.
I love this. I fucking love this. Yeah, go ahead. Start looking around.
Unrelated, just so you know, Bjorn, I have a magic dagger that makes it so we can't be surprised.
Ooh, that's helpful.
Yeah, so as long as I'm within 30 feet of my companions, none of us can be surprised.
Yeah, I too have a weapon of warning. One might actually
Yay!
an official Red Ryder carbine action 200 shot range monorail rifle with a compass in the stock and a thing that tells time of warning.
Please tell me you have that written down on a note card.
No, that's what I changed the name in D&D Beyond, so that's what.
I am so proud of you.
Thanks. I tried to memorize it, and then I'm like, I need it. Because I keep mixing it up with like Ash from the Evil Dead, and I try to say a walnut stalk. I'm like, no, it's different. Okay, yeah. Anyway, different weapon. All right, so I'm gonna take a moment to reload, and that's about all it takes, because I'm Sheriff Bart, and right, so we could split up. So long as the two of us who've got the kind of eyes in the back of our head are not in the same group, why don't save some time? Why don't we start with these outbuildings on the left and right of the tree here?
I'll take the pretty one.
I'll have to specify.
Sorry, I'll take the angel. You can take
they are equally pretty.
Oh, which, by the way, because it sounds like we're going to get in another fight with Santa again, you could, well, oh, I know where this can go. And I take a small kind of golden ribbon out of just a pocket that shouldn't be there in the coat. And I'll just kind of tie a nice little bow, just a nice little bow tie on you, Rudolph. And, okay, so now, just in case we get in a fight again, I can protect you a little bit from afar.
Oh.
And so you have my my celestial warlock talisman on you.
Ooh, thank you.
Because I didn't have the chance to put that on anybody in the opening.
And then, same as before, grab Clarence by the collar of his coat and just drag him behind me on my way to go investigate the outhouse. This is more fun for me, shush.
Love it. So who is investigating which building?
Well,
I think that one, yeah?
Yeah. Team Angel Deer will investigate that one.
Nice. And all right.
Team All Brawn destroy everything. We'll go to the big building.
Now, I was going to say this one. Just start with these smaller ones here. See where I am?
Okay, well, it's disappointing, but probably makes sense. I'll follow.
All right, little boy blue, get this done, and then we can go to the big house.
So each of you
Little boy
find
blue?
very similar things in these
Did you see a blue skin?
buildings.
All right. We find very similar things.
That's what I was telling you, yes. Very similar. They are barracks of sorts. And you see they all have fairly large bunk beds all throughout in them. None of them occupied here. You're not sure where the occupants of them are at the moment, but you could see just an extremely large amount of bunk beds all about. Let's see here. Those of you, this would be for One Eye and Jack. I need one of you to make an investigation check for me.
You wouldn't allow perception by chance.
Nope.
Cool.
You're muted.
I'm real good at perception, but anyway, you rolled.
I rolled a 2.
Oh god.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really find anything of note in here. In the other room, you guys, Rudolph and Clarence, again, lots of really small bunk beds, but no people about here.
Is there a soup pot?
No.
Thank you.
Oh,
What do y'all want to do?
Next building.
Yeah, all right, One Eye. You building?
You're muted.
muted there, bud.
Can we have a Jamie is muted counter too?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying
have-
not to echo.
I mean, I have a whole lot of space on the sides because there's only 4 of us instead of 6. So
James unit counter. Did that counter?
so
Oh,
many, so many
the dice
different
count, you
counters.
you should have like naughty for the nat ones and nice for the nat 20s.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
good.
that's cute.
I'm
Good
gonna
idea.
do
I'm heading
that.
to this little ass building right here.
So, One Eye, as you look around,
Oh, sorry. And if I may say, sorry, that I would, I have my head on a swivel when I'm outside of the building.
make a perception check.
Thank you. I'm good at those. Though not when I roll garbage. That's a 14.
You don't really seem to see anything of note here. And as you're looking around the area, you find yourself exploring this small building. Obviously, it's built for a larger individual. You can see by this bed. And as you get close to that bed, all of a sudden, a gate, much like the one that you used to get here, that Uncle Skeleton created, appears.
I quickly rush to the door and call out, y'all, another gate opened up in here. Come take a look.
Oh.
And I stay back because I don't want to get like pulled through it or whatever, but I am definitely checking it out, trying to see if I can see anything of like what's on the other side.
Now, Jack will be able to. Now, Rudolph, you get to stay in that room along with Clarence because
Okay.
something happened to you guys in that room.
Oh, great,
no.
great.
Love that. 10 out of 10.
Good. Good.
Jack, what do you do upon seeing this gate?
Hey, what do you want? Where do you go?
Looking through the gate, you can see the room you were all in before you got here.
Oh, sweet. Jackpot. I go through the gate.
Oh,
As-
God.
Oh,
As
that
you
is
walk
the
into the
opposite of
gate,
jackpot.
wham! You run face first into a wall of force. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. The gate disappears, and you hear this voice, "Gotcha!" as the gate fades away.
Did you really just full
Uncle
Wile E. Coyote
Skeleton.
this man?
That
I
was
raised
in
the
the
fist
adventure.
in the air.
You can talk to DM Dave about that one. That wasn't me.
I'm
I run back out to the tree and the snowman that I saw because I'm disappointed by this dumb gate.
I'm gonna take off his
So-
femur and beat him with it.
So you two in this other room, as you walk in, you see something.
Oh
You see
no.
these two completely inert golems. One appears to be made entirely out of cookies, and one seems to be made entirely out of milk.
Hmm.
Okay.
Cool. Uh-huh.
Huh?
Right. Just going to take a step back from whatever that is. 'Cause
Has
that's
it
interesting.
has it been more than 10 minutes since we fought Santa?
I'd say probably at this point it's been a little over 10
Okay.
minutes.
Okay. Can I use like a vine whip to kind of poke the cookies? Is that a thing I can do?
Make an attack roll.
Yeah, I'll vine whip a cookie. 17?
Roll damage.
Oh, shit.
That's a different shape. 11 points of piercing to the cookie.
I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
No.
Ooh, I'm fast this time.
That's better. Still shit.
Okay, 25 to 20.
21.
Also 21.
What'd you get, Rudolph?
15.
Alrighty, so top of the round as this thorn whip hits it. One Eye, it's your turn. I don't know that you would know anything that's going on, really, but you see both these golems come to life and their heads turn very angrily in your directions, Clarence and Rudolph. But One Eye, you're up.
So you said I don't hear anything. I don't know anything's going on. In that case, I'm mosey, in no rush at all, out of the out of the room that I'm in, and start to head in the direction of that room because I called out to them, and now I need to warn them that there's that skeletal fucker is pulling Wile E. Coyote maneuvers. I should say Roadrunner maneuvers.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yep.
So
Right.
I can actually get let's see. 'Cause where I was standing was there, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm not quite sure where the door is to that room, but I think
believe
about
the door is there.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm about 15 feet from the door.
Alrighty, Clarence, you're up.
Yes. Okay, so don't like this. And I'm going to just drop 3 Eldritch Blasts into the milk monster. Actually, no,
Do
into
it.
the cookie monster.
Alright, make some attack rolls.
Yeah, we'll just concentrate these attacks.
Cookie Golem, don't get mad at us. Large company.
The lowest of them is a 16.
Everything hits. Go and give me damage.
Okay. So that... The first bolt is 11 points. The second bolt is 12. The third bolt is 7.
So these trio of bolts going in to this massive cookie golem. Some significant damage being done, and you can hear it roll out, and its roar actually shakes the building itself. You two outside definitely heard that, which, interestingly enough, will bring it up to...
I was going to also...
what else you got,
just
please?
kind of move over into this corner back here. Just kind of...
Love it.
No.
Alrighty, Jack, what do you want to do?
I don't know what that sound was, but it sounded delicious, and I run over to the other room. Bursting through the door, because I have like a ridiculous 40-foot movement.
Yep.
I will see both of these golems, and I will choose the cookie golem. I will grapple it.
You're going to grapple it. Make an attack roll, try and grapple.
Absolutely, I would love to do this. That's going to be an 18.
You are
Okay, that's
successful.
high.
The golem is grappled.
Awesome. That's exactly according to plan. Grappling this cookie golem, I will then take a chomp out of it. I make an unarmed attack with my teeth.
Do it. Make an attack roll.
That's an 18 plus 9.
Sure, it hits. Give me damage. Why not?
It's only a d6, unfortunately. But I got a 6! Hey! 6 points of damage as I just bite its ear off, Mike Tyson style.
I think it's supposed to be immune to this kind of damage, but being that it is made of cookies, I'm going to allow it. That you take a bite out of it, and it is delicious. Chocolate chip.
Mm.
That's my whole dang turn.
Yeah, it's the milk golem's turn. Do you ever think you'd hear somebody say that? The milk golem?
I don't like it.
Yeah, we have already hit like a number of candidates for original sentences. Like I think "I will vine with the cookie" was the first one.
Sure. Well, this golem is going to make. You're right up in front of its face there, Jack. It's going to make 2 slam attacks on you. That's
Yeah, that makes sense.
20 million to hit and a natural 20.
Yep.
Oh, and you're not raging, are you?
I am not raging. Massive mistake.
Yeah, so this could be a lot of damage. The first one does 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And the second one, this is the crit. Oh, I rolled pukey on that. 18 points of bludgeoning damage. These 2 big slams collide with your body.
18 is rolling pukey. God.
Great.
Oh yes.
Love
That is going to bring it to Rudolph's turn.
Great. I'm going to do the thing that I was going to do with Santa. And I'm going to wild shape into a saber-toothed tiger.
Oh yes. Oh.
And then I will. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just claw at the stupid cookie thing.
Do it. It's taking some lumps. Keep hitting
Yeah,
your attack.
claw attack. Oh, that's delightful. It's going to be a 22 to hit.
Oh yes, that very much hits. Give me damage.
And then it's going to be 7 plus 5, 12 points of slashing damage.
This cookie
Think it
golem
up.
is starting to look real rough as it is just trying to hold itself together. You've done some real good damage to it.
Whoa. I am done.
Alrighty. Well, that makes it the cookie golem's turn. It's low on health. Let's see if it goes berserk. It does not go berserk.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, if it's low enough on health, it can go berserk. It's going to try and hit you though, Rudolph, because that hurt a lot. Let's see. That's a 12 to hit.
That is my AC in Tiger form.
So the 12 will hit, but the 11 I just rolled misses. So go ahead and take 13 points of bludgeoning damage from its slam attack. That brings us
Okay.
all the way
I'm going
back.
to use my
Go ahead.
reaction to use Rebuke of the Talisman. So that cookie's going to take 4 whole psychic damage, and then it's going to get pushed back up against the wall because I can push it up to 10 feet.
That's awesome. Okay. So 4 points of psychic damage. I got to click on the right one here. It's immune to psychic damage. I
Of course it
believe.
is.
Well, let me double check. Yeah, it's immune to psychic damage. So no damage for it, but it gets pushed back, you said?
Yep.
Woot. There you go. It's pushed back.
Don't hit the lad.
But I get to take
mean,
a swipe as it's pushed away.
No, because you would have to run it. So that, Jack, you want to go with it, or is that going to push it out of your grapple? I'll let you go with it if you want.
I would love to go with it.
Okay. Jack goes with it. You're right there now, Jack.
One Eye, you're up.
Now I believe I've heard enough to have an idea of what is going on. So I'm gonna bust in, guns a-blazing. And
Yeah, the cookie one looks very, very rough. The milk one looks fine.
all right, I am gonna get right here. I'm gonna spend a grit point to do a piercing shot, and I'm going to attempt to shoot through the milk golem into the cookie golem.
Make an attack.
Nice.
Alright.
Deeply love that one. I just jumped into a room where a blue boy is biting a cookie. A saber-toothed tiger is in the room, and there's just a milk and a cookie golem.
And he's just like, fine.
This is all quite normal.
This is
Oh.
normal.
Is it Tuesday again?
What's your attack roll?
Hang on, I'm trying to find where there it is, piercing shot. Okay. The attack roll is a 25.
Give me damage for both of them, however it works,
Oh
please.
well, I have to roll to
roll,
hit the
yeah.
first one, and then
Okay,
the
it
second
hits.
one. Okay. So that dude is gonna take 23 points of damage,
Nice.
and then I have to shoot the second one. It was with disadvantage to hit the second one, so that an 18 to hit.
18 will still hit. And how much damage did you say the first one was hit by?
Shoot, it was
I think like 23 or something like that.
That sounds right. We'll call it 23. So give me
Okay.
damage for the second one.
all right. 15.
Very nice. Both of them are looking very rough after that first single shot. You still have 2 more shots there. One Eye, what do you want to do?
Oh, wow. All right. You know what? It works so nice, I'm going to do it again.
Make some attack rolls.
24 to hit the
Yep.
milk for 15 points of damage. And... oh, I do not think that is going to hit. That is a 15 to hit the cookie.
Very much hits. Give me damage.
Oh. 14.
Yeah,
And
they're
I
both
got-
looking.
Woo!
They are both looking super rough. I believe you still have 1 more shot.
Sure do. And this one, I'm just gonna take it at the milk, and this time is 25 to hit.
Give me damage.
5 is 14.
That milk one is looking super rough as Deadeye, you just unload with your rifle, these shots tearing through them, some very significant damage being done. Yeah, both of them look like they're having a hard time holding themselves together, and then that's going to bring it to Clarence. You are up. Jack Frost, you're on deck.
Okay, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. And Eldritch Blast, I'm gonna say 2 at the milk monster, 1 at the cookie.
Alrighty, make attack rolls.
So the milk golem, the lowest, is out of this world. It's like a 30, no, a 29.
Yeah, everything hits.
And then the one on the cookie is a, God, it's 28.
Yeah, it hits too. Go and give me damage for everything.
Yep. So the 2 on the milk golem are... the first one is 12 points of damage. The second one is 10.
Okay, and then how about the cookie?
And on the cookie, it is a whole 6.
There's a big splat as there's milk all over the floor now. The Milk Golem destroyed. The cookie one is just holding on by a thread, but it's there in your grips, Jack. Anything else for your turn, Clarence?
No, I'm good.
All right, Jack, you're up. What do you want to do?
As we all know, Jack Frost can unhinge his jaw like a python. And so it dangles down 2 feet wide as he chomps the entire head of the cookie golem, and I will make 2 reckless attacks. It's a cookie
it,
golem. That's a 29 on the first one. And dirty 20 on the second one.
Roll the damage for me, please.
I would love to do that. First one is going to be 12 points of damage. Second one is going to be 21 points of damage.
And so you all watch, in a combination of being impressed and horrified, as Jack Frost cleanly bites the head completely off this cookie golem, eats it. The rest of it falls to the ground in cookie bits. The cookie golem is no more.
Good lord.
You will all hear a familiar voice.
Oh, you dealt with those good. I wouldn't dally too long, as they might come back. Just like old Saint Nick.
Like a slinky, my jaw will whoosh, pitch back into my skull.
Just gonna growl in approval.
So should we go to the big house, or...
Yep. One Eye starts heading that way, reloading as he goes.
I'm gonna follow, stay in my tiger form.
Oh, actually, and I'm also gonna be like, is this tiger fine? Are we worried about this tiger?
Oh, this is Rudolph.
No. Alright.
And you can...
Tiger with a big red nose.
You should still be able to
obviously.
see the golden bow tie. That is the Warlock talisman.
Oh yeah, and the collar is still present on the tiger, so you can still see the bright red collar with like the sprig of mistletoe sticking out of the bell. So the bell kind of jingles a little bit. So it's like a muffled jingle. And then the nose is also glowing faintly red.
So as you all enter this, yes, go
As
ahead.
we're going past the tree, I'm just gonna take a little look and see if there are any presents under that central tree.
There are not, strangely.
Oh, all right.
Can I claw at the tree as we passed?
Yeah, you make a nice claw at it. There's some claw marks dug into it.
Nice.
Ah!
You okay over there, Jamie?
Yes, you just revealed something horrible.
What-
Oh, that's
did you?
giant Rudolph. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
That's Rudolph in her tiger form, yes.
I was just like, are we fighting a Minotaur? What's happening?
Anyways, as you enter this large building, you can see it's very clear this building belongs to Santa himself. There is a upbeat music playing about the air as in the center of the room, you can see what looks like 2 very large presents with mouths dancing.
Doc.
Not far behind them, you see a very large, muscular elf wearing what looks sort of like a yellowish-colored cowboy hat, along with this jacket with this fringe hanging down, these mirrored wraparound glasses, never now and then letting out a "Whoo yeah!" as he's just getting down with the music, and there is this wonderful smell of scrumptious food coming from the back right corner of the room.
Oh no.
And as this large individual sees you all, I say, "Well, hey there! I'm Macho the Elf. What y'all doing here? I thought I heard the main man had arrived, but I'm not seeing him anywhere. I'm just curious to know what's everybody doing here when old Saint Nick was supposed to be coming back with a sack full of presents."
Dude,
Yes.
Do the dancing presents look threatening?
They have sharp teeth.
Okay.
You see, the big man forgot something at the workshop, but sent us in to grab a bit of food.
That's really weird, because this is like kind of right up near his personal workshop itself, and he must be really out of it.
I'm going to need you to make a deception check there, Clarence.
Absolutely.
Can I give advantage by growling?
No.
Well, it is a 23.
You watch as Macho the Elf goes,
Yeah, it makes sense, because if he doesn't have everything he needs from the workshop, he's not going to be able to do everything he's going to do with the delivery. Oh, I tell you, you can get down here and just be there. We got me and the Present Brothers here. We're having a good time, and Mrs. Claus is cooking up a little bit of something special in the kitchen. It's going to be great.
Well, yes, we were supposed to just take a rest and wait for the big man and get some food. And take a rest. And I look over to the group.
Oh, you're helping him out with his deliveries then. Well, you're going to need this.
and he goes running off towards one of the back rooms, and he comes running out holding this large red sack that's quite similar to the yellow sack that Santa had.
He's like, no, I gotta tell you, there was something the main man said about oh yeah, you can put anything you want into this sack except for the other sack, because if you do that, something bad can happen, apparently.
And he will hand you a bag of holding.
A bag of holding presents.
Yep.
And in the kitchen, you can see this like very late middle-aged woman, her hair up in a very neat white bun, somehow like perfectly pristine apron over this red dress, and she's
Oh, it's going to be so delicious. It sounds like Macho the Elf. You're helping out the Santa. Well, if you want, I will have the hors d'oeuvres shall be out shortly. Be a little snack. I hope you don't mind. It's varieties of tastes, amuse bouches, if you will. And I have a roast beast that should be out in some time. It's just they take a while to cook. Make yourselves comfortable.
And she goes and grabs a bottle of wine off the shelf and pours it into a soup pot. And
I like to cook with wine. Sometimes I put it in the food.
what y'all want to do?
Can Rudolph revert back into human form?
Yeah. And as you
I
do
will
that, Macho
rehinge
the
my
Elf goes,
jaw.
Whoa! Wow! Oh, I dig it, man. That's impressive. There, I've never seen that. I bet you I could get you some work with this other gig I have that I work, because his Santa's things once a year. But I work with this wrestling organization, and I bet you go right to the top with that.
That gimmick.
Could I ask Mrs. Claus what kind of soup it is? I gotta ask.
Oh, it is my own special recipe, bacon leek.
Can I investigate the soup pot?
Sure. Are you wanting a taste? Do you just want to sniff it?
I'll take a. I want to look inside the pot and see if I see anything.
You see a big, giant, roiling, huge cauldron of soup on this stove.
Okay. What?
One Eye is going to lean over to Clarence and kind of quietly out of the side of his mouth say, was Rudolph married to a pig?
No. From what the lad has told me, it was another reindeer.
Alright. Well, I'm prepared to shoot the old lady, but I just, if I don't have to.
I really don't want that to happen.
That might be the name of this adventure. I'm prepared to shoot the old lady.
I'm
Yes.
prepared to shoot the old lady.
I'm prepared to shoot the old lady. A Christmas adventure.
Can Rudolph ask Mrs. Claus very quietly what exactly kind of meat is in the pot?
Pig, bacon, little pork belly, little bits of the good stuff. Well, it's not all that good. I like to use some of the end pieces because they fry up nicely, and you put them in there, and get a little crunch. They hold up well in the broth.
But it's only pig?
It's the only meat in there. I mean, there are potatoes and leeks as well, but those aren't meat, are they?
I'll just slink away into a corner and look very emo.
What are you all doing until Santa returns? As that will basically be the climax of our story, and curious what you all want to do to prepare for that. You'll have enough time for a short rest. So
Excellent!
I'll take short rests. You're not going to get a long one, but I know we got a warlock in our group, so he thinks that's the greatest thing ever.
No, I'm a fan of those as well.
Yep, that's really why I wanted that. Yeah.
Let us spend some hit die. How about? Oh. Okay, that's way more than I needed. Cool.
And I will, during the time, rather than actually taking the short rest, because I didn't cast any leveled spells, I'm going to try to peruse Santa's private workshop.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, absolutely. Investigation is totally my thing. It's not. But that still is a 15.
So, you don't find anything that's super interesting to you overall. There are just incredibly detailed woodworking tools here. There are half-finished toys. There are some completed toys as well. This is, it's interesting, but it's not, the end-all be-all of everything you've ever seen.
I don't suppose one of those toys isn't a small, catapult to trebuchet for some reason.
There is.
Okay. Do I think it could, I don't know, fling something bag-sized?
It could try.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep a hold of it and just kind of bring it out. This is quite wonderful. I don't know if the big man has a plan for it. Do you think I could? There's a little human Zuzu that I really enjoy to go watch out for that I think might enjoy this.
And Macho the elf. Oh, yeah, it makes perfect sense to me. Go ahead and make sure they enjoy that real good. I mean, you're here working with the big guy, so you know all about the importance of Christmas and presents and all of that. So, yeah, you should make sure that they get that A-okay.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna use natural recovery to get my 3rd level spell slot back.
Yes, you will.
In addition to taking my hit dice to heal, I'm going to go outside to the Christmas tree and I'm going to chop it down.
Oh, can I assist with that?
The more the merrier.
I feel like that's going to fuck up my short rest.
Yeah, you know what? Everyone, let's see here. Let's see if they noticed.
Well,
No,
I'll be
I-
taking my full short rest as well, and then I'll be doing this.
Okay. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, so go ahead and move yourselves where you guys will be at the end of your short rest.
Okay.
Be with Jack out at the tree, chopping it down.
I'm keeping a lookout. I might be. Yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping a lookout. I'm back where I was.
Let me just give the people a view.
My eye is peeled.
I'm also gonna take. There's a snowman by the tree. I'm gonna take its nose.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Why?
Because he can.
It's mine now.
Oh, I got your nose.
Also,
Yeah.
Bjorn, do you have another token you could give to me? 'Cause
Another one?
I'd take this time to cast a spell.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I got another token you can have. Give me a sec. I think you'll like what I give you.
So while you're chopping down the tree, apparently it's large sized.
This thing is?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. It's the
Thanks,
holidays,
buddy.
man.
Like,
You're back-
have it as a readily available token.
It's from another game we played.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So you'll just see here, just appears next to me, it looks like a man straight out of the 1940s. He looks a little graying, his hair, just because he's a bit stressed, but with just a big old smile on his face, and on the pocket of his jacket, some little red flower petals are pinned to it. As George, a big guardian of faith in the shape of George Bailey, appears.
And the reason he looks like that is he stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni.
It's true.
Dear Lord.
Before
So that's
they,
there. It lasts 8 hours.
I'm gonna attempt to, before we head out, I'm gonna talk to Mrs. Claus. I've taken off my hat when I'm inside, and I say to her, I hold my hat and I say, "Ma'am, I do rightly appreciate this bacon leek soup that you let me have." Because in my head canon, that is what happened, because that sounds delicious and I'm hungry now. I'd like to, if I may, advise you to just stay low. You might hear some strange things outside. We're just on our way through.
Well, yes, it's best to not get involved in anything that doesn't concern you, isn't it?
You're thinking rightly, ma'am, and I put the hat on and tip it before I go out.
As you are all outside, the short rest having come to a conclusion, Jack Frost deciding he's going to chop down this tree. Book! You drive your axe deep into the trunk of the tree. Book! Again. Book! You're starting to actually begin to carve a little wedge out of it. Book! 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 Oh! 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 Ah! Ha! 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 Oh, Jack Frost. You've been a very, very, very naughty boy this year. I think we're going to have to give you a punishment. And you watch as up out of the ground rises the 8 reindeer, the 2 golems you fought before, and Santa Claus himself. And from within the house, you see Macho has stepped out on the deck.
Damn it!
And right beside him, now revealing her true form of a demonic cook, you see Mrs. Claus there. Let's roll initiative.
So
God, I was gonna stab the shit out of her.
technically before initiative, because it's right when they pop up. This reindeer here needs to make a dexterity save for being within 10 feet of my
Rock
guardian.
on. We'll get there. That's
Yeah.
25 to 20.
21.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Rudolph.
Finally.
Run, Rudolph!
20 to 15.
20.
16.
What you got, Clarence?
12.
You know, right before this started, I was like, gosh, I hope all the bad guys don't come out and there we go.
So just give me damage for that one because it failed its save.
That is purely 20 damage. 20 radiant, which means I also get to add 5 more, so it's 25.
Love it. And you know what? When it is destroyed, do you know what's left? Nothing
cheer?
but Christmas cheer.
Yeah. I also have to remember that it's done 20 damage, because once it's done a certain amount, it disappears.
Top of the round. Rudolph, you're up first with one eye on deck.
Is it clear or is it stormy? Like, is it like a snowy situation?
It's like, you wouldn't call it like stormy because it's light cloud cover overhead, but the winds and the snow is whipping around tumultuously. If you're casting a spell that says stormy conditions alter it, yeah, you can have that boost because I like it that way.
Yay! Okay, cool. I will be calling lightning again.
On who?
Well, here's the thing. It's a 10-foot tall. A storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius, centered on a point that I see within range directly above me. So I can hit a point, and everything within 5 feet of that point gets attacked. So I would like to ping. I pointed like I couldn't just like do it and whatchamacallit it. The cluster of 4 reindeer. If I go for the one in the center, I will hit all 4 of them, correct?
Sure will.
Yeah, you will.
Fantastic. I will need a dex save of 15 from those 4 reindeer, please.
So I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4 in that order. I'm not even
Yo,
sure. So give me the damage.
that's another one.
Well, that's 10 plus 7 plus another 10. 29 points of lightning damage.
These 4 reindeer aren't even, they don't have enough time to react to anything as this lightning bolt comes down, just obliterating all of them, nothing being left but some Christmas cheer as they are utterly destroyed. That was a massive spell.
Here's my question. So that spell is concentration. So there's just a storm cloud above us that I can summon lightning from repetitively.
Mm-hmm.
I get 2 attacks per action. So does that mean I can summon a second bolt of lightning?
No, because that's a spell as opposed to an attack. So
Okay, cool. I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, it costs your action, so you can either do your attacks or call a bolt of lightning. So
Okay.
you got to pick one,
Cool.
but yeah,
That's fine. I think I'm good with that.
I bet you
that's
are.
pretty
It was,
solid.
crap, those are done.
But since it's concentration, it stays if you wild shape.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow. What you gonna do now? The one thing I will give you all as a reminder: you were told by Uncle Skeleton what you need to do. You can see
Yeah.
the gold sack over Santa's shoulder, and you remember
Yeah.
when you destroyed him last time. His sack disappeared an instant after he did. So you gotta
Yeah.
be careful how much damage you do to old Sandy Claus. What you got, One Eye?
Remind me, please, we're supposed to destroy the sack, or we just have to get our hands on the sack?
Gotta destroy it.
Cool. All right. Well, One Eye was in the middle of setting up a shot where he was going to shoot through 4 of the reindeer, but then they disappeared. So he says, huh, all right. And decides, well, 2 is better than none. Is gonna hop up on this picnic table and get a little height advantage, and it's gonna do a Pearson shot, try to take out the 2 reindeer that are in a row.
Do it. Attack rolls.
Yep, so he draws his official Red Ryder carbine action 200 shot range bottle air rifle with a compass in the stock and a thing that tells time. And that is a, I wish I was a champion. That is a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Right. And that first one is gonna take, oh fuck yeah, 19 plus 5, 24 points of damage. And the one behind him, gotta roll at disadvantage. It's a nat 20, but I don't get to keep that. The other one is a 23 to hit.
Oh, it just hits.
Yep. So, that one takes 13 points of damage.
Which was exactly what you needed to take that one out. So firing the shot that rips through the first one and then tears through, hitting the second one. Nothing left but the wonderful scent of Christmas cheer as they both drop. That was one of your 3 friggin' shots there, One Eye. What do you got for the rest of your turn?
I love this. I'm only playing a sharpshooter ever again.
Dude,
All
gunslingers are so busted. It's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot I have sharpshooter. I could be doing more damage.
You could.
Take that plus 10.
I am gonna, oh, that's one of mine. All right. I see Milk and Cookies, and I'm gonna take a shot at Milk. It's not with advantage. Put down your extra die. That one's gonna miss, I believe, unless a 15 hits.
That 15 very, very, very much hits.
Okay. That is, 10. Wait, math. 15 points of damage.
Alrighty.
And finally, I'm gonna turn the rifle on, Cookies. And that is 23 to hit. So that,
Sure does.
13 points of damage.
So you all watch as Deadeye hops up on this table. Boom! One shot, dropping 2 of the reindeer. Bang! Second one, colliding with the milk golem. Boosh! Third one, hitting the cookie golem. Some very significant damage being done. Deadeye, you have made your presence known. Some significant damage there. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I used about half my movement to, or not even. What's my movement? 30 feet. Yeah, okay, so I used about half my movement to get up where I am. I'm going to take the other half and just duck around over here behind the side of this building, get a little bit of cover. But but before I go, I'm gonna lock eye with Santa Claus and say, "Come at me, old man! I triple dog dare you!"
Roll an intimidation check with advantage for the
And
triple
now
dog
we all
dare.
look weird.
No!
Yep. You know, I could pause it, but this is more entertaining.
He'll be back. He'll be back. Yeah, roll
This just-
intimidation with advantage for triple dog dare.
We just look weird. Unfortunately, we can't really see any of Whitney. But we do see 2 halves of Bjorn. I'm split into
If I
2
go,
halves
like-
as well.
Like, if I go this way, can you see me?
Other way.
What'd you get for that intimidation?
There we are.
14.
There we go. We're back.
Yeah.
I didn't scare Santa, but I intimidated Jay so hard that he was just knocked out of the knocked out
And
of
Chrome
Discord.
is struggling over here.
Yeah.
It is Santa's turn, and he will roar outwards using his intimidating presence. But you have all saved on it within the last 24 hours, so nothing happens. And he's going to get angry. He's going to go 10, 20. You can make an opportunity attack on him there if you want, Jack Frost.
Oh yeah, I want to do that. That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
That hits. Give me damage, please.
14 points of damage. Slashing.
You carve into his side as he walks past, and he seems to not even notice or care as he just comes right up on where One Eye is. He goes, I see you shot your eye out! And he is enraged, as are all the individuals who have come back. And at this point, he activates that rage, and all of his attacks are at advantage.
Ah.
Santa's a fucking barbarian.
Oh, this is just something specific for the adventure. So the first one is
Oh,
19 to
okay.
hit.
Of course.
The second one's a dirty 20 to hit. The third one is a 29 to hit.
Those all three hit. I'm real glad I decided to draw aggro.
Yep.
Forgetting
First
that
take
I was
14 points of bludgeoning damage. Then take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Then take yourself another 14 points of bludgeoning damage as he brings his fist into you 3 times. And all of you notice something as all these creatures just become enraged in this moment of him letting out his frightful presence that didn't work. All your attacks from this point forward against all of them are at advantage.
Okay.
Which brings it to you, Jack Frost. What you got for me, Jay? I don't think Jay can hear me right now. All right, I'm going to swap Jack Frost and Rudolph for right now, just for the sake of things. So, Rudolph, it is your turn. We'll see what happens when we get back to Jack Frost. Well, let's go.
Okay. Ooh, I feel like you know where I'm going with this, since I still have my lightning cloud. Let's just summon another bolt of lightning, but this time we'll summon it directly on top of Santa.
Love it.
So, dex save of 15, please.
He just failed for the 14. Give me damage.
Nice.
Oh, wait, you know what? I'm going to use Legendary Resistance and I'm going to choose to succeed. So I'm going to take half
Oh.
damage.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's right.
It's gonna
Feel your
be
hatred.
10, 16, 17 points of lightning damage before having.
And we'll have that to 8 as you
Oh.
watch as he catches the lightning bolt in his hand. It clearly hurts him, but he takes it and then he shoves it in his gift sack and throws that over his shoulder. It hurt.
You know what?
But nowhere near as much as you wanted it to.
You know what? Action surge. Give me another.
It's a natural 1. I'll take the full
Ha!
damage this time. Jordan, mark that 1.
Oh, I rolled much better on that one.
Shit.
18 plus 7 is 25. Plus another 9.
34.
34. I rolled very well on those d10s.
And he roars out, definitely feeling the pain from that. Yeah, it was not something he enjoyed at all. Anything else for the rest of your turn?
Don't think I have any bonus actions I can do. Let me double check. Yeah, I think that's all I got. I think that's all I got. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This reindeer, it's seen a bunch of their brethren go down. It's going to back up, and it's going to charge you, Clarence.
When it gets
Does
within
your-
10 feet, dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. The reindeer aren't very smart.
Yep.
That's natural too. You watch as that one.
It takes 20 damage.
It doesn't have that many hit points. It doesn't. It doesn't. That's the end of that one. But
He goes to charge and just poofs.
yep.
Well, George
that's gonna
Bailey
make
just kind of
it.
smacks it with a very, very nice looking suitcase.
That is going to make it the Cookie Golem's turn. I'm sorry, Jamie?
Are we still skipping Jay? I thought we were going back to him.
No, I'm reversing him and Rudolph's in the turnover. Cookie Golem walking up to Jack Frost. You with us, Jay?
I am. Chrome is
Awesome.
stable.
Awesome.
Back.
Well, the Cookie Golem is going to try and make 2 slam attacks on you. So,
Bring it.
natural 20 on the first one,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and then a 23 to hit on the second one.
You know, that will too.
So, for the crit, is 10, 21, 26 points of bludgeoning damage on the crit.
Oh, man.
And
Not yet reading.
on the second one, 16 points of bludgeoning damage from the second slam. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for each one.
Fortunately, that is fortunately very good for me. That's an 18 and a natural 20.
All right, you are fine. Your maximum hit points are not reduced.
Buy a cookie?
Sweet, love to hear it.
Yeah. After that, you just hear from up north, "Ooh, yeah!" As Macho's going to come charging in at you, Clarence. Go ahead and give, let's see, it's a dex save
Dexterity
for him.
saving throw.
He fails, so that's 20 points of damage.
Actually, it's 25
Ooh.
because it's radiant damage, so it does an extra 5.
Damn.
But that also means that
damn.
Giant George Bailey, after hitting Macho Elf, does disappear because he has done 60 points of his regular damage.
Still. All right. Going to, it's going to make 2 slam attacks on you to start.
Well, what if he did?
It's a 19 to hit,
It does.
and then that is a 14 to hit.
14 still hits.
All right, so the first one you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
The second one you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And because both of them hit you,
Yep.
you are grappled,
Yep.
and he can use his suplex attack.
Sure.
And so he's going to suplex you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's fine. That's fine. That's a natural 19 for 19.
So he goes, and he just
I'm kidding. It's more than
Bam.
that, but
he hits you once in the gut. You double over him. Boom. The second one in the ribs. He's got you in this rear waist lock, and he goes to hoist you backwards for this huge suplex. And as he releases, you flip your feet around and you land feet first like you're Will friggin' Ospreay.
I still just kind of
And,
levitate.
Yeah. But you full on Will Ospreay your way out of that one. So, yeah, that is his turn. That is going to bring it to the Milk Golem. Milk Golem can just reach you there, One Eye. Milk Golem is going to, let's see here. Does he make 1 or 2 slam attacks? 2 slam attacks! First one's a 21 to hit. Second one's even more to hit.
Jesus.
So first you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And then take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as it lumbers up and smacks you twice.
Oof.
That is now going to make it Jack Frost. It's your turn.
Oh man, just imagine that after Macho Elf did his thing, I yelled, "Put him in a body bag." jaw still unhinged, tree fallen, I will jump towards Sandy Claus, specifically his golden sack, which I will raise my axe to. And where it is slung over his shoulder, I will take a mighty swing, or two, depending, at the sack itself, not at the arm, to see if I can sort of sever where it's being held.
Make an attack roll on this. I'm gonna alter his AC a little bit on it, but I like where your head's at.
I will also be raging as I go and doing a reckless attack
You
here.
don't need to reckless. All attacks you make right now are an advantage. All of them.
Oh, even against the sack? Cool.
Yeah.
All right, then that's going to be, 25.
So your blade hits the sack, and it doesn't seem to do any damage to it. Like, you found purchase, but this thing's heavily enchanted. No damage done.
No damage done at all.
Not to the sack. Not from your blade. Not at all.
Then I'm gonna try to grapple the sack away.
All right. Yeah. Make an attack roll. Try and grab hold of that sack.
Is this also with advantage?
Yeah. Be a sack grabber. Grab it. Grab it. Santa's sack.
This right here is why Bjorn picked this one.
Get a hold of Santa's sack.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I want you to get a hold of that big dangly sack.
I will grab Santa's sack for a 26.
With 26, you get your hands right around this sack that is just
It's right
dangling
around it.
right down.
Excellent.
You are holding Santa's sack like you've never held a sack before.
Perfect. I'm gonna fly straight up 30 feet with it.
You're gonna make it about before you got
About 10?
Yeah, it's about as far as you get till you got Santa's You're grappling it. You ain't taking it away. He's got that sack too, baby.
All right.
Oh, y'all are
You will
two-handed
see
in the
us
sack.
a vignette of Santa sack Jack Frost strung up against
Yeah, Santa sack Jack.
Tundra.
Jack the sack.
That's
We are
gonna be the end of my
never,
turn.
ever going to be monetized.
We need
There
we
are
need fan
far
orders
worse
so
things to get
badly.
monetized than that, my friend. Far worse. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. I did rage, so I guess one eye does technically get 4 temporary HP.
Cool. I skipped
that.
you, didn't I, Clarence?
Probably.
Yeah, take your turn now.
Okay. Well, look at Macho Elf, and well, you certainly rung my bell, and every time you hear a bell ring, an angel gets their wings. And with my bonus action, I will bamf out my ASMR wings.
Woo!
Love that.
And then I will fly up about 40 feet.
It's gonna make an opportunity attack on you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm okay with this.
It may have actually missed. I rolled so bad. Let's see here. What does the swole elf
Is
have
it a
to-
12? Because
It's
that's
higher. It is higher than a 12.
then it hits me.
Oh.
My AC is 13, my boy.
Nice. I like that. I like being able to do the damage. So go ahead and take yourself another 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's worth it to get out of there.
Yeah, I bet.
So I'll take that 11 points of damage and fly up. And then, a question for you. Would you consider
Yes.
Santa a monster? For the sake of the hold monster spell.
I would.
Yeah, because hold monster works on a creature.
Alright. Can Santa please make a wisdom saving throw?
I want that on a t-shirt.
It's not a great roll. What's his bonus here?
Does he beat a 19?
Sure does. He's got a massive bonus. That's a 21, baby.
Jesus.
Santa's wise. He's an asshole, but he's wise.
Well, I'm certainly up in the air and away from things now.
Cool. That's going to make it Mrs. Claus's turn.
Oh God, I forgot about the wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna, while I'm up in the air, I'm gonna shift like over here because I'm flying now. I've got 60 feet.
So he is going to. Hey there, One Eye. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, as she gives you just this very friendly gesture and nod, and she's going to attempt to charm you. You're muted.
One more for the counter.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
And as that happens, you watch as she shows this frustration as the charm did not work. That
I
is
haven't trusted any women since Annie.
nice. Oh my god, nice. Give yourself inspiration for that.
God damn.
As this charm tries to take hold over you, you just hear these 3 words in the back of your head, causing you to fight through it. You grit your teeth as you just repeat the mantra to yourself. Drink your Ovaltine. Drink your Ovaltine. Drink your Ovaltine. And you are unaffected by this charm. That is going to bring us back to top of the round. Some of this is going to seem out of order because I effed some things up, but that's okay. Rudolph, you are up first, and One Eye, you're on deck. Let's see what we got.
Oh my god, can you guess what I'm going to do?
Is it going to involve lightning?
It's totally going to involve lightning, viewer. I'm going to summon a lightning bolt. We're going to I think Santa's surrounded, so I don't want to accidentally injure my friends. And I don't like that Macho Man attacked my Angel Boy, so we're gonna drop a lightning bolt on his ass.
Oh, on Macho?
On Macho.
Uh-oh, he failed that dex save. Go and give me that damage.
That's gonna be 21 points of damage.
Macho. Oh no! Macho the Elf looks far better. That is some good damage there.
And that's all I got.
One
I
Eye.
appear, I make lightning, and then wander away.
Yeah, One Eye. What do you got?
All right. First thing I'm going to do is second wind to get some HP back because I'm real hurt. Oh, I rolled terrible. That's annoying. All right. You would certainly still consider me bloodied. But I just kind of turn to the side, spit some blood, turn back to Santa, and be like, "Time for you to get yours." And I am going to spend a grit point to use disarming shot to try to get him to drop the bag.
Make an attack roll.
And it's an advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is 21 to hit.
That'll hit. Give me damage. What's the save I have to make?
It's not actually... Okay, it is damage, and then he has to make a strength save. So let's see. Where did my D10 that I've rolled 900 times suddenly disappear to? Okay. That's... 6, 15, 20 points of damage. And he has to make a strength saving throw.
DC?
17.
I'm going to burn his second legendary resistance. That was 12. Yeah, he's not letting go. What's your second shot?
Hang on. I am... Alright, so this time I'm probably provoke an opportunity attack from Milk here. I'm gonna shift about... I'm gonna shift back 10 feet. No, actually, never mind. No, I'm not gonna do that. Belay that order. What was that? This time I am going to use Sharpshooter. And just back to remember how that works.
You take
-5 to attack,
yeah.
plus 10 damage if you hit.
Okay. All right. Sharpshooter on Santa. And
At advantage.
At advantage. There's that is, let's see, 19 to hit.
Definitely hits. Give me that damage.
Awesome. All right, so 23.
That's with the plus 10.
No, 10 plus 20, 25. Like, I rolled 10.
Okay. So damage. You rolled 10 total.
Yes.
Then that'd be 20 because it's plus 10.
Oh, I was adding my plus 5 that I also have. Is that not, does the plus 10 replace the plus 5 that I usually do?
It's additional.
You roll damage. Whatever you get for damage, you add plus 10.
All right, so 15 plus 10 is 25. Whew.
Okay, he's definitely bloodied now. You still have one more shot.
Yeah, unfortunately, the rifle is empty. I am going to use my last attack to reload. And then action surge.
Okay, what are you doing with your action surge?
I am taking another shot at Santa.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Actually, how does Santa look?
He's starting to look pretty rough. He's definitely bloodied at this point.
Okay, I just remembered, not the move. So I am going to turn, I'm going to shoot Milk.
Nope. Nope.
And other normal things that one just says.
A lot of original sentences here.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
not an original sentence.
Nope.
I'm going to turn and shoot Milk.
All right, so I hit it for the 17 points of damage.
Okay, you have 2 more attacks.
All right, how's Milk looking?
Taking some lumps.
All right, I attack him again, and like 22. So this time I hit him for 19 points of damage.
Alrighty, definitely looking what you would call bloodied at this point.
Okay, and might as well take my last shot on him. Oh, that one's less. That's 17 to hit.
That'll hit. Give me damage.
Okay. That is only 10 points of damage.
Still, this massive amount of damage. You have got this milk golem wounded. It's having a hard time holding itself together. Some very significant damage done. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh gosh, I'd hate for it to be. I've barely done anything.
Gunslingers, man.
Right?
Yeah, I guess. Bleh. Yeah, I guess so. I can't move without provoking an opportunity attack from both of them, I think.
Okay, it is now Santa's turn.
Yeah.
Santa is going to attempt to grapple you, Jack Frost. Is going to try and grapple you and pull you off of the bag.
Okay, so I'm grappling the bag from Santa, and he's gonna let go of the bag to grapple me?
No, he's going to grapple you with one hand because he's huge.
Okay,
He's
gotcha.
massive.
All right, yeah, bring it.
He's got a hold of you, and now he's going to try and pull you free of the bag. We need to make contested strength saving throws.
Oh dear.
Love to do that.
Yours are at advantage, though, because you're a barbarian and you're raging.
It's true. That's why I would love to do this. That's a 22.
It is at this moment that I wish I gave Jack my talisman instead.
I wish you gave
He
it to me.
can't
'cause
pull
I'm
you off of the bag.
real hurt.
He's going to try a second time, do it again, and you should make one more strength saving throw. Contested.
With advantage, that's a 24 and a 23.
You are just able to hold on to this bag as he cannot pull you free. He's got you grappled around the waist in his hand, but he cannot pull you free from the bag. That is his entire turn right there. And then Jack, it's now your turn. What do you want to do?
Absolutely. I'm going to scrunch my legs up against Santa's big belt. I'm going to try to shove off against him, and I'm going to... you tell me what this is. I want to try to grab the sack away from Santa. Is that more of a grapple, or what is that?
I'm going to make this so... make an attack roll for it at advantage, and I think I'm going to make him have to make a strength save.
Okay, so... Oh, no, it's a 23.
That'll hit. That's not enough of a strength
it's a
save. I'm going to
23.
use my last legendary resistance to hold on. You can use your second attack to try again.
I'm gonna do it. Okay, so that is gonna be only a 17 this time.
You ever roll your die, and it looks like it's going to be a natural 20, and then it pitches over and it's a natural 2?
So many
love that.
times. So many goddamn times.
So you plant your feet again, wrapping his bag around your wrist. You push off, and all of a sudden, there's nothing holding you. You are in midair. You have pulled the bag away from Santa. What are you doing with the rest of your turn?
I have a fly speed of 40. So I'm going to sort of diagonal away from Santa Claus and up, put myself, I guess, over here by my allies.
Cool. He does take an opportunity attack against you, and he got a nat 20.
Totally
Oh!
fine. I am raging. I will take that damage gladly.
Let's see. Ooh,
What's
that's a
the
lot.
damage?
16, 20, 26, 30. 31 points of bludgeoning damage after 15 as he just
Hey.
punches you right in the back of the head.
Gonna fly away. I'm gonna wanna double check my distance here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end up right there, right by my friends. That's gonna be my turn as I hold Santa's golden sack.
Yeah, Cookie Golem coming over to you, Rudolph. You're the one that can reach. First one's a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
They're both a 25 to hit. Okay.
I will
Cool.
use my reaction so that it can't really take that second attack.
Oh,
It doesn't take any psychic damage, but it will be pushed 10 feet away from Rudolph after that first hit.
okay. So when the first one hits, Rudolph, you take that's cocked. Okay. 7, 11, 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It's
On a
pushed
re-
away a little bit, and it can't do anything else to you.
On a reaction, I would like to.
Please.
I would like to summon. Like, it's a lightning strike, Bjorn. You know where this is going. Drop 4d10 down the tower. 10. It's not as good of a roll. It's only 16 points of light.
Still, that's not nothing. That's the end of its turn. Macho. Let's see here. Well, you're up in the air there, Jack. Macho can't do anything about you. You're up in the air too, Clarence.
Yeah.
Macho is just going to charge Rudolph. That's all Macho can do. It's nothing personal, Clarence. This is just a very, very stupid elf that's going to attack you. So, first the slam attacks. The advantage. Oh, yeah, it's 26 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
25 to hit. So, first you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Then you
Okay.
take, another 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Then we hit you twice. You know what that means? It's suplex time. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
And this does
Okay.
not take my reaction, so it can still happen. But if you fail, you can roll a d4 and add that to it.
Okay. 16 for the con save.
You might want to roll that D4.
That's
Cool.
one use of that. Cool.
I got a 4, so dirty 20.
Clarence, what does your assistance on this look like?
So it is the token is the golden bow tie, and it comes from the talisman. And it's just a little voice in Rudolph's head that comes from the bow tie. It says, "Spin a little left."
And as you're in the air, you do spin a little left, and much like we saw Clarence do, you flip backwards, landing on your feet. No additional damage done. Both of you looking like true professional wrestlers here, as that suplex does not do what it wanted to do. That is its entire turn. That
Question.
brings us. Yes.
I'm assuming I need to do concentration for my whatchamacallit. What would the DC be for it?
Be 10.
Okay, so for the first one, I have advantage on these.
Nice.
I rolled a 3 and a 19.
You're fine.
So first one's good. Second one is also good.
All right, cool. Clarence, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to grab the other big sack
Because you
that
have
I've
that
been
one.
given. And I will fly over to Jack,
Uh-huh.
if I may. And I'll take both big sacks. And I will fly up about another 10 feet, putting me 50 feet in the air.
Uh-huh.
And I will.
Put them sacks together.
Now, I'm smart enough to know what this does, but... yeah. It is the job of a guardian angel. And I'm going to toss the golden one up in the air, and then and hold open the regular one. And I'm gonna give it just a little bit of a toss to get above me.
Uh-huh.
And I am going to try to avoid what is about to happen.
We can try to do a lot of things in this world.
Yeah.
Your proximity to it, however,
Mm,
you're not avoiding a thing.
yeah.
You all watch as Clarence, holding one of these sacks, taking the other one from Jack, flying further up into the air and taking this moment where he tosses one into the air and catches it in the other as he tosses it upwards. And everything is quiet for half a moment.
Is it
Until it's
quiet, Bjorn?
Sirenscape disagrees.
It's real quiet.
Everything crashing, exploding around you. The entirety of this plane starting to be ripped apart. You watch as one sack is pulled into the other, and it seems as if everything is falling into eternity. The four of you are pulled through time and space, through this gap, as everything is torn open, and you find yourself floating. You look about, and everything seems to be almost like a purplish flowing starscape. The last thing you hear is a voice saying,
Ha ha! Nicely done. You solved my puzzle. Welcome to the Astral Sea.
and that's where we'll leave off, as you are all now in the Astral Sea. Who knows what that means? As a holiday gift, y'all level up. So you increase levels on these characters. Who knows if we will see them again? We might not. There's no way of knowing. But you have solved the fake Santa-ness of it. And around you, you each Reaching in your pocket, you each find the same thing. You find a small present, each with your name on it.
Ooh.
And as you open these presents, each of you find 2 potions of superior healing.
Oh.
Nice.
Merry Christmas. You were good this year. Santa Claus.
Where the fuck is my wife, Bjorn?
Go looking, Rudolph. Go looking.
I just want Clarice.
I was hoping the explosion would just take me. My bad.
Nope. The whole
feel like
demi-plane
this-
was destroyed.
Like the second they get into the astral sea, I'm just gonna Clarence and just fucking Clarence.
On a scale from 1 to I planned this all along, like how much did you know that the number of ball sack jokes were gonna happen?
I had no clue until we got there. That was just a
Sure.
happy accident.
Oh,
Sure.
final counter, the sack meter.
I'm not gonna do
Sacometer.
that.
Well, that is it. That is our holiday adventure. Thank you all for joining us. Whitney, thanks for joining us again. Jay, thanks for joining us for one of these, I believe, for the first time.
For
You
the
all
first
know-
time.
And Jamie, I am your DM as always, Bjorn Anders, though today I went by Princess. And I can't wait to get back to the original campaign and other one-shots we have down the line. That's for then, not for now. Have an amazing holiday season, and we'll see what chaos awaits.
Happy holidays.